Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is our miniature review, unboxing of Resident Evil 2, the board game Malformations of G expansion. I was in the process of checking out my Resident Evil 2 minis for an episode of our miniature makeovers. So we're going to review those minis and repaint some of the zombies on that, actually. And then I saw that this was out there available, so I picked this up, Malformations of Expansion G. Also, while I was out in the digital shopping realm, I found a set of the Resident Evil 2 board game Monster Box 1. So I'm going to go through these minis, review them, take a look at the sculpts. This is from Steamforged Games, and let's kind of go into just the backstory of this. You can see that we've got the Birkin Stage 4 and the Birkin Stage 2 monster here from this box. It says, William Birkin, the genius responsible for the creation of the G virus, was once head researcher for the Umbrella Corporation until agents were sent to steal his research. Grievously injured and left for dead, the brilliant scientist was forced to inject himself with his own virus in order to claim his revenge. Now he roams the ruins of Raccoon City as a horrifically mutated monster near unstoppable adversary. Can you defeat William Birkin as you try to escape the nightmare? So let's get this, we'll get these painted up eventually, and we'll get them on the board. We'll also check out Monster Box 1, and let's kind of dive into this. First of all, we get the scenario booklet. Shows us our tiles, how to do the setup. Malformation of G core game expansion. Battle on the elevator platform. Uncontrollable monstrosities. Let's see what we get in this one. Like I do with most of my miniature paintings, I like to do a review of the minis. So we got the standard Resident Evil cards and equipment. I kind of just want to take a look at the figures themselves here. So this is the Birkin Stage 2. If we take a look at this, he's got that massive claw. He's got this crazy Resident Evil style eyeball. But yeah, I think these are going to be pretty cool to paint up. Like I mentioned, we're going to do the miniatures makeover for the Resident Evil 2 main box set. Let me see if I can zoom in on this a little better here. Yeah, I think you can see the eye has got some strange details in there, so you can have it be bloodshot. Also, some of the growth under these cuticles of these nails is kind of cool. The main head is looking pretty horrific, and then all of this growth, the details of this growth is pretty great. I think if we even just zenithal prime this one, it's going to look awesome. So that's the Birkin Stage 2. Let's take a look at the Birkin Stage 4, as they call it. So now this one is, oh, that's pretty nice. It's a massive mini, so you can see it's like the size of my hand here. But with this one, you can really see, the arm is still here. Another arm is here, but now like his head is totally burst open. I'm trying to see if we can see at the head underneath there. No, it's just pretty much a flat surface under here, so there's no like head dangling inside or something. I'm thinking of like Eisen in the Bleach series, right? The way when he did his transformation around episode 300 there, that his head was like flopped over almost, right? But this is just a massive, the head has become a massive, almost like a dune sandworm mouth. And then you can see that he's kind of become crawling on his all four creatures. This hand, I like the animation of this because this hand is sort of reaching forward to kind of shamble along, and then these hands are kind of there just to catch the victims and sweep them into the mouth. You can see there's some weird eyeballs all over the place too on this one. But yeah, that's going to be fun to paint. Let me see if I can get you guys in close on this. Maybe do it this way. Is that the thumbnail maybe? I think so. Maybe that one. Right? It looks pretty good. Okay, so that's Birkin Stage 2 and Birkin Stage 4. And obviously we got these Birkin cards and the Birkin equipment that goes along with this. I do like how all of these Resident Evil games have got the miniatures in full trays. Okay, so next up, this is the Monster Box 1. You've got a couple of zombie victims here. Actually, let me zoom out and show you. The Monster Box 1 that we pulled out. Again, it's got the case. And I've, let me place this back here in the center so we can zoom in on that. But if you check these out, the first two, we just got a couple of zombies on the ground. Standard stuff, but these replace those. I bought a couple of cheap zombies that you could have as fallen zombies. But they're not at the correct scale. You've got a couple of half-torso zombies too, which is always a great gag that you see in a lot of these. These are police, but they're just the top torso, and then they're sort of crawling on their hands, which is always fun. Next up, we've got a number of, I think these are just all the same, 4 zombies that are sort of this style. Twitchers, shufflers, but they're looking pretty cool. It seems like they're wearing some standard clothing for this. Get 4 of those. We do have a couple of burning zombies. Is this kind of interesting. These 2 zombies have been lit on fire. So again, you can see the flames rising off of it. This is always another good zombie movie gag, to have burning zombies. Next up, some more police zombies. These 2 have police caps, and they're kind of got the hand twisted in a strange way. And finally, these look like, I think they're probably 4 similar, just again, shuffler, twitcher, walkers. Pick your movie for these. I think that's going to be the same for these. Let's just double check these. Yes, these look a little bit more like naked zombies. Actually, these were naked zombies. So these look like their clothing has gone. Maybe they were cadavers. But yeah, you can see some good details here with their rib cages. So you can see like musculature. They look like autopsied, or they could have been post-burned. We can come up with some creative ways to paint this. Let me know, guys, if you've painted these Resident Evil 2 Monster Box 1 zombies, if you've seen them painted, or if you've painted them yourself. I mean, that would be pretty interesting to see. As you guys know, we've got a Patreon. You guys can go check out the link below. It is a great way to support the channel. We've also got a bookstore down in the link. You can check out things like the Esoteric Dragon Mysteries book we produce. Our channel's not monetized, so we do have our Patreon and our bookstore, Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga. We've also got the Omnibus Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, collecting all 6 works by both Giuseppe Balsamo and August Moldenhauer, works like the Necromancy of Nyarlathotep and Genealogy of Cthulhu, both collected there. And you can check out August Moldenhauer's Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign. The books help support our channel. You can also go check out the Patreon, as I mentioned. Stay abreast of our miniature paintings for games like Resident Evil 2. We've got a number of miniature paintings for Cthulhu, Death May Die, Cthulhu Wars, gameplay for Eldritch Horror, and this year we've been going through Monsters of Avalon, A Song of Ice and Fire, Joan of Arc, Conan by Monolith, War of the Ring, among other games. So go check out our channel. Thank you guys for your support, and we will see you out there in the videos. We also have the thing at Outpost 31. We've been doing an original Dungeons & Dragons series, and I'm going to be kicking off some gameplay using the Carcosa Supplement 5, but having it be a sort of what if the cast from the classic John Carpenter film The Thing were transported to Carcosa, and we'll kind of use that RPG scenario to see what kind of trouble they get into. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching. Click the subscribe and click the bell to get notified when we do the paint through for this, and we'll also probably do a gameplay of this eventually. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.